Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Emily Jones, former paparazzi consultant. Now I just talk about paparazzi. Yay. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you more than you know. If you are not confident in commenting on a video, just leave me a like or subscribe. You don't need to comment, but comments help the algorithm and all that other good stuff. And my goal this year is to reach 1,000 subscribers or more. So by you being here, you're helping. So thank you so much. So what is happening today? Today is the Life of the Crappy drop. So if you're a paparazzi consultant and you hit the Life of the Party rank, aka a rank you bought by hitting bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and all that other good stuff, you become a Life of the Party member. And yes, I have royalty-free music playing in the background for ambiance, because today we're going to touch base on a couple of important subjects. So, Life of the Party drops today for all you consultants, and here are the Life of the Party pieces brought to us by Jessie K. We've got this fabulous, absolutely fabulous, oversized ring. Turning on the light. It's just gorgeous. And then we have a super duper blingy, rhinestoney, 3-piece necklace. And then of course we have the Valentine's piece. And then we have the exact same earrings in blues and iridescent that are available right now in your back office in black. Geometric Glam Silver. It's smoky gray rhinestones. They still have the iridescent one in the middle, but it's the same goddamn earring. It's just not Life of the Party blue. See the difference? Ooh. And then we've got the iridescent oil slick necklace. Again, butterflies, oil slick, iridescent, every single time. But, because Valentine's Day is next month, we switched up the butterfly for a heart. How generous of you, paparazzi. Okay. Alright, so there's that. And everyone's getting really excited about their Life of the Party stuff. Ooh-ah. But, honestly, it's not exclusive, but Rochelle Beachy loves to show it off as if it is. But, just to prove my point, let's go through her Life of the Party. This is Life of the Party from January of last year, I believe. Nope, this year. I don't know. But it looks like a few months ago, because I remember doing a video and saying what the hell's going on with the eyelash earrings, because they look like wonky eyelashes, and that ring is not new, it just has a cover on it. But yeah, okay. So what did I want to talk to you guys about today? Well, mostly I wanted to go over something very, very important. So if you are a current active consultant and you're preparing for tax season, we are going to go over the Schedule C. Now, what is the Schedule C, you ask? It is a tax form that you have to fill out for the IRS because you're a business owner, okay? This is your profit or loss statement, all right? So, accounting method, cash, accrual, or other. You are in a cash-based business, okay? So I'm just going to go over this form. Did you materially participate in operation of the business during 2022? That answer should be yes. You are a material person involved in the business. It's your business, okay? If you started or acquired this business in 2022, check here. So if you're a new consultant that signed up in 2022, you have to check that box, okay? I'm just reading these forms. I'm not an accountant. I'm not giving accounting advice. I'm just going through this form and answering the questions as if it was me and I had signed up last year. Okay. Did you make any payments in 2022 that would require you to file forms 1099? See instruction. Meaning, did you hire somebody as a contracted employee and did you pay them more than $600? Okay. If yes, Did you or will you file required forms? Again, if you hired someone and paid them more than $600, you have to file those forms. Okay? But most of us, the answer is no in MLM world. Okay? Unless you're the Franks and you hire someone to come and fill the orders from your website, the answer is no. All right, income. Gross receipts or sales. See instructions for line 1 and check the box if the income was reported to you on a W-2 form as the statutory employee box was checked. Well, you don't get a W-2 from paparazzi, so this is all just based on yourself. Returns and allowances, subtract from this line cost of goods sold. That's your profits. Subtract line 4 from line 3, other income, including federal and state gasoline, fuel tax credit or refund. So here's something. If you're a paparazzi consultant and you drive your orders to their endpoint, be that the post office or you do home deliveries for people who bought from you in your city, are you accounting for your mileage? Are you keeping track of your mileage on your car? No? You probably should. All right. Now we're going to go over part 2. Part 2 is important, you guys. So here we go. Advertising. Okay. Are you paying for Facebook ads? How much did your business cards cost? Did you buy specialty stickers with your business name and or website or paparazzi premiere on it? Did you buy a Google ad? You need to put all of those in section 8. Okay? Car and truck expenses. See the instructions. Go to the instructions. Okay? If you have advertising on your car, like Sugar Bee Bling probably does. So she says, $5 jewelry, shop at sugarbeebling.com, or Shop the Franks. They probably have a thing on their car that says Shop the Franks. Yes, it's tacky as fuck, but people do that. I did that when I was a real estate agent. I had a magnet thing on my door that said, are you looking to buy or sell a home? And it had a QR code and my phone number prominently displayed. And the reason I did that is because when I was driving around showing houses or going to appointments, I was out and about. So I would, not only get some advertising in, but I would also keep track of the mileage when I was going to a person's home to do a listing appointment or to do whatever, meet with a buyer. Contract labor. Most of us don't have that, so you don't need to worry. Depreciation, okay, and section 179 expense deduction, not included in part 3. See the instructions. Again, this is why you have a tax professional, okay? Employee benefit programs. If you have employees and you're providing them health insurance, that's where that would go. Insurance other than health. All right. If you're a paparazzi consultant, your homeowner's insurance should include a rider for all the inventory that you're loading up on. Do you have that in your home insurance policy? Probably not. Do you have legal insurance? Probably not. These are things that if you were a legit business owner, you would probably consider having these. Okay? Just saying. Mortgage paid to banks. Now, you used to be able to write off a certain portion of your home, your mortgage, as part of your small business. I don't know if that's still allowed, but that's why you have a tax professional. I am not. Other. Legal and professional services. Again, that's why you should have legal insurance, so you get a break on that. Office expenses. What are office expenses? Well, your computer, your webcam, because you're going live, your ring light, a microphone if you have one, your scale for postage, all of your postage supplies, your printer and labels to mail things, let's see, tape, stickers, little organza bags, the little bins, your pegboards, your storage containers, all of these are considered office expenses. Did you keep the receipts for everything? Did you keep track of it in a Google Drive? If you are not keeping track of every time you buy something for your business, be that shipping supplies or something to help advertise or things you do for your wall drops, your busts, your cute little burlap bracelet holders and all that other stuff. Are you keeping track of all the stuff you spend for your business? That's where office expenses come in. Pension and profit sharing plans, don't think that matters. Rent or lease, that's if you have your own small little storefront. Vehicles, machinery, and equipment, well, you don't have that. Other business property, again, tax professional. Repairs and maintenance. Okay, repairs and maintenance. If your computer dies and you have to take it to a specialist to fix the computer. If you have to maintain your car because of all the driving you're doing going to and from the post office, you can account for that. But that's part of the mileage deduction. All right, taxes and licenses. If you make more than $600 after expenses, that's where the taxes come in. If you're paying taxes for an employee, that's where taxes come in. Travel and meals, that's where convention, Empower Me Pink, passport vacation, that's where all of those things get factored in. So you keep track of what you spend when you're going to these paparazzi conventions. Empower Me Pink or Erica Cole's Building Your Brand Boot Camp. All of these things are travel and meals. These are things you go to be indoctrinated in your business. So you could use those as an expense. Okay? Deductible meals. See the instructions. Talk to your tax professional. Wages. If you're paying wages to somebody, there you go. Other expenses. Well, we've gone over everything, so we'll keep going down, okay? Does it say inventory on here? Where does it say that? I know there's something on here for inventory. I'm looking. Okay. Oh, here it is. It's on page 2. All right, so then it goes over all your total expenses, your net profit, your loss. It tells you how to follow those instructions. But again, if you don't have any of that, contact a tax professional. Costs of goods sold. Okay, methods used to value closing inventory. Other, attach explanation. For this, I would attach the policies and procedures that paparazzi has in your back office. That's your explanation, because you're beholden to those policy and procedures, okay? Was there any changes in determining quantities, costs, or valuations between opening and closing inventory? If yes, please explain. All right, you guys. Inventory. This is why you should not be carrying an inventory. Now I'm going to show you mine. Here's my Google Drive. Here's all of my inventory, okay, that I submitted with my taxes. I have several pages. A lot of it was Starlit Shimmer. So we go down past all the Starlit Shimmer, and now we go into the stuff. On the Roam, Turquoise Bracelet, Sleek Fleek, See If I Care. These are all the names of the jewelry, the UPCs that came with the jewelry, and this is a total accounting of my inventory. As I scroll over, it shows how many pieces I had of each item, okay? But as you go down, yes, I inventory loaded, you guys. I had quite a few. So my inventory ends at 1,590 individually named pieces, okay? Now, after you take the individually named pieces, it doesn't tell you how many I have of each piece on this page. You can scroll down and see how many. But I had 1,590 pieces of jewelry when I did my Schedule C when I was still an active consultant. Now, every time I bought something, I bought them in lots of tens. Okay, so I would buy 10 of each piece. So I'm going to just pull up my calculator. All right. 1,590 okay, times 10, 1,590. That was from the beginning of the year when I did my taxes. So this is all the pieces that I had in my inventory, not including my hostess rewards. This is what I had in my inventory at the end of 2019. Okay? Now, it doesn't include the sold stuff. This was just what was still active in my inventory when I closed out my year in 2019. Okay, so I had 1,590 pieces, okay, that were individually named on my web store. Again, this did not include the hostess rewards, did not include anything that I bought from January 1st to March 17th, okay? It doesn't. It just includes from the previous year. And here's the thing, and it really blows my mind that I didn't stop the madness. I had, in some cases, if it was a life of the party item, I wouldn't buy them in 10s, I'd buy them in 50s. So, but my average was 10 pieces. But if it was life of the party and it was a hot item, I would buy 50 of them. I would buy the max, you guys. My average orders with paparazzi, every time I placed an order, was about $300 to $500. Yeah, that's insane. Okay. So, you should be keeping track of your inventory here. Okay. Was there any change in determining the quantities, costs, or valuations between opening and closing? Yes, you should keep track of that. Keep track of the loss. If something got broken, if something got damaged, and you couldn't sell it, that's considered a loss. So you have to mark that off. Inventory at the beginning of the year. Well, the beginning of the year, all I had was what was in my starter kit. But since I bought my starter kit in December of 2018, that went on my 2018 taxes. This is from my 2019 taxes. Inventory at the beginning of the year, if different from last year's closing inventory. Well, at the end of last year, I bought my starter kit, but I didn't receive it until January. So, my inventory was 0 in 2019. I included what was in my starter kit. Okay? And then it just grew. Okay? So, my inventory at the beginning of the year was, how many pieces are in the small home party kit? I'm curious because I can't even remember right now. Opportunities. It has 120 pieces of jewelry. Okay, so I had 120 pieces of jewelry, and it grew to over probably 20,000. Because again, if it was life of the party, and from September to December, I was life of the party access. Because you have to wait until after the convention to get access if you made it to bronze, silver, or gold. You had to wait until after convention to start buying Life of the Party. But if you made it to Life of the Party, you don't get access right away. You have to wait until after convention. They don't tell you that, but I've said that in past videos. And when I hit Life of the Party, I bought things in lots of 50. And if it was something that I thought was going to sell out really well, and I could sell to other people that weren't Life of the Party, I would make multiple orders until it fell out of my cart. Yeah, that's how insane I was, you guys. Okay, purchases, less cost of items withdrawn for personal use. So, yeah, I kept quite a few pieces for myself, so I would take that out. Cost of labor. Do not include any amounts paid to yourself. Well, you never pay yourself, ever. But your labor is valuable, okay? So you don't include amounts that you pay to yourself. But you should honestly keep track of your time spent doing this business. And pay yourself the legal minimum wage, a living wage, and account for that. What would you make if you went to work at a regular job? What were you making at your job before you quit to do paparazzi full time? Take those hours into account and just do the math for yourself. So if you're spending 60 to 80 hours a week working your paparazzi business, You should not only be paying yourself your hourly wage, but then you should include overtime pay in that. Because if you're working at a regular 9 to 5 job and you go over your 40 hours a week, you get overtime pay. And you should account for that. And you should pay yourself that. And you could see how much labor you're putting into something with zero return in most cases. Okay? Okay. Materials and supplies. Again, this comes into part 2, costs of goods sold. So if you are going out of business, materials and supplies, what you're selling, you put in 38. Again, consult with a tax professional. Other costs. Add lines 35 through 39. Inventory at the end of the year. Okay? This is where I had my wake-up call, you guys. Costs of goods sold. You take your $2.75 or whatever your wholesale price with paparazzi is for your fashion fix sets, for your Z collection. You put that in there, okay? Information on your vehicle. Where did you place your vehicle in service for business purposes? So the day you start putting your vehicle in service, that means when did you start advertising your vehicle with your business, or when did you start using your personal vehicle to deliver things or take things to the post office? You have to have a date, okay? Total number of miles you drove. Business, commuting, and other. So if you're driving for business, i.e. taking things to the post office or taking things to somebody for a home delivery, that's it. That's what you should account for. Commuting, well, you work from home, so you can't really include that. Other. What other is there? Okay. Was your vehicle available for personal use during off-duty hours? Yeah. Okay. Do you or your spouse have another vehicle available for personal use? In my case, no. Okay. Do you have evidence to support your deduction? Again, there are apps that you can put on your phone that will keep track of your mileage. When you get in your car to start driving for taking things to the post office, you open up the app and you click start driving, and it keeps track of your mileage for you for the whole year. That is the proof that they need to support your deduction, you guys. Or if you are driving, you keep track and you make a Google Drive document and you keep track of your mileage in an Excel spreadsheet, okay? Is the evidence written? Again, that's why you need an Excel spreadsheet. Other expenses. That's where you go in with your tax professional. All right. So if you are an active paparazzi consultant and you have not done this for your business, you can get the Schedule C form if you just Google it. You type in Schedule C, Form 1040. You can download it. They even give you a way so you can type everything out, okay? And put it in your form here. It's so nice, and it's available to you. And you should honestly, if you're going into business for yourself, you should start following this form from day one. And then you should make Excel spreadsheets. You can put them on your Google Drive. You can put them in a LibreOffice. I mean, it's basically a free Windows program. Or if you have Windows, go into Excel and make a spreadsheet. Keep track of everything, including your time. Okay? That's all I ask you to do. So, thank you so much for being here today. I hope this was educational. I hope it was eye-opening, and I hope you guys start thinking more logically when it comes to this, and I hope that this helps you guys see what you need to keep track of as a business owner. And yes, I'm going to keep putting that in air quotes because you're a 1099 employee that's buying goods and trying to resell them, and most of us end up in a huge hole. So just keep track of your Schedule C for every year that you're active, and the day you get rid of that last piece of paparazzi jewelry out of your house, that's the day you close your business officially. So thanks so much for being here. Much appreciated. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And have a great weekend. Bye.